Step 3, about measuring. Now there's no mystery to measuring, but I'd like to show you the one measurement, one cut at a time method. Throughout the building industry in Australia, they work in metres and millimetres. So familiarise yourself with your rule and your tape measure. Now like mine, you'll probably find that they're actually written in centimetres. So you'll have to convert. Now if you're not familiar, 1 millimetre is tiny. It's about the thickness of a household pin. And there are 1,000 millimetres in 1 metre. There's an old sacred rule in woodwork, and you might have heard it before. It's an old saying, measure twice, cut once. And the reason for this is that measuring twice gives us the opportunity to find any mishaps that may have happened. And mismeasuring is very common whether you're experienced or not. Now when we think of cutting up the wood, we think of measuring it all at once, and while this would seem reasonable, some problems can be avoided if we use the one measurement, one cut at a time method. Let me explain it this way. When you make a cut with a saw, it leaves a channel or a groove called a kerf, and the kerf is the thickness of the blade. Now if you were to put all the measurements on the wood at once, then you would need to allow for the thickness of the blade each time, and that's possible. However, what if inadvertently you cut on the wrong side of the line or a little too far away from the line? And this is easy to do. It's natural when you're learning. All of the marks that you've made are then irrelevant, and you would have wasted your valuable time. So, if you measure twice and cut once, then you have the opportunity to make any adjustments as you go along. Projects that are square or rectangle have to have sides of equal length. And if you were to cut a side that was slightly under size, then you have the opportunity to change it and cut the other one to match, so that you're not wasting wood. Right, let's measure. Start at the top of your cutting list and work from the length column. If you are going to work from the very end of the wood, then feel with your fingers that the steel rule and the wood are flush together. If you are working from the line that you drew earlier, return the tri-square to the line and place the stock on the face edge, and just check that that line is in fact straight. Then you can start your measurement from the line, not over the line, just rest it against the line. Another important thing is that your rule is straight and parallel to the edge of the wood. With a sharp pencil, make one single mark at the measurement that you want. Mine is 350 millimetres. Make that line about 1 millimetre long, because you want to be able to see it clearly and easily and not get it mixed up with any dust on the wood or a pattern in the wood. So once you've done that, you're now ready to mark around your wood.